everybody. Welcome to 5 Minutes of Awesomism, where Peyton and I introduce you to people, places, and things that we think are really awesome and that are helping turn negativity into awesomism by using their talents. Okay, so before we do anything, Peyton, we want to say thank you to um, the Oho Sunglasses for letting us, for being a sponsor of our podcast. It's TheOhos.com, the Ohos. And please go check them out. And they've got some really cool sports sunglasses right now. They're really cool. So, okay. And also, Brandon Hoddy, thank you for letting us use your music. You have always been so supportive. You are by far our favorite country music recording artist, and you have been so supportive of Team Awesomism. So, today we have someone, and if you know me and Peyton, especially me, I love Florida State. I eat, sleep, and drink Florida State University, the football program especially. I'm the biggest fan on this planet. And today we have somebody that we think is really doing some awesome work. He is coaching a football team, kids football team. He played for FSU. If you watched FSU, especially when Jameis was the quarterback, you would have seen him. He was an amazing player. And we are really honored to have him on our podcast today. So I'm going to his name is Ermon Lane, and I'm going to let him introduce himself and kind of tell you what he's doing because we think more people should support what he's doing. And I, at Team Awesomism, am challenging you to do $2.50 to his Chime account. We will have it on our website on teamawesomism.com. And you can just go and send $2.50 to his PayPal or to his Chime account. Let's get these kids the uniforms they need. So many people are struggling right now. I don't want a kid not to be able to play football because people can't give up one cup of coffee for the day. Now, this is me talking. This isn't him. This is me. I get really irritated when I drive by Starbucks and I see people paying $5 for a cup of coffee, but they're not going to send $5 so that a kid can get a uniform. That does irritate me. So anyway, go ahead, Ermon. You tell us about what you're doing.
Hey, I'm Ermon Lane, former Florida State football player. I'm up here in the Atlanta, Georgia area, coaching youth football at the Georgia Rattlers. The seven and under. So that means I'm coaching 7-year-olds. And I'm just trying to raise money so the kids can have a better you know, a, more better stuff.
Yeah, I
And
get that.
basically just so they can experience like things how we experienced in college as a younger age, like getting new uniform, don't gotta wear the same uniform as last year and stuff like that.
No, I think it's great because I think if nothing else, you're trying to teach these kids by these kids playing in football, they're learning responsibility, they're learning teammates, they're learning how to play with other team members, they're learning skill sets. And this is something that's extremely important. And if they have to go with, equipment that doesn't fit them right, like everybody knows when somebody's 6 years old, a uniform that they wore at 5 years old is probably not going to fit them at 6 years old. So, you go out and buy your kids a new shirt and you go out and buy your kids new shoes and you go out and buy your kids new jacket. Well, then you understand these kids need a new jersey. He's not asking for the sun, moon, and stars. He's just asking to kind of get some help. And I think it's great that you're teaching these kids this because you're an inspiration to them because you went to a major football program
Yes, ma'am.
and you were really a good player in college. And I loved watching you. I remember a couple times watching Jameis throw to you, and I was like, yeah, I knew we were going to win. So, and I really appreciate that you take your time to go and teach these kids. What would you say is the number one thing that these kids are learning from on the football field from you?
Well, I'm teaching, development. I'm teaching them the game at a younger age. I'm teaching them like not just going out there just you gotta learn plays and things. I'm teaching them the discipline part and
And that's good. That's good because you know what? Those are skill sets that stay with them throughout life. This is the age that we need to be, helping these kids at the age of 6 and 7 because a lot of kids are just starting. And, here's the other thing that I believe in this. I believe that if we all join together and we help you get these uniforms, these kids also know that other people support them. You know, when kids feel like they're alone and they're going through life and nobody's really helping them, it can get really depressing. Whereas when somebody's stepping up and saying, look, I believe in you, I'm giving up my cup of coffee so that I can help you get
And
a
that,
uniform, that's big.
yeah, and that's what I keep preaching to them, that I got good people at Florida State that's gonna help the fans, and I be telling them that the fans know about them.
I love that. And you know what? You make sure you tell them that we at Team Awesomism, we believe in them and we're going to help them get their new uniforms. And we are diehard Florida State fans. We only live 3 hours from Florida State. So, you know, we really appreciate you coming on here and we appreciate you, you know, sharing with us about the need for the uniforms. And we will put this out everywhere and we'll see what we can do to help you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks so much, Ermon, for
Yeah,
coming on, and thanks for all the great memories at FSU.
yeah, thank you, Ermon.
Yes,
And as always, go Knowles.
Yeah, go Noles.
who knows?
You take care.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.